Good morning, members. Good morning, Chairperson.
Morning.
Morning,
Morning.
Morning, Koliswa. Good morning, honorable members.
Morning, Chair.
Morning, Chair.
Morning, Chair.
Okay, we
Morning,
want to
Chair.
take this opportunity to welcome honorable members and officially open this meeting. We have called this special meeting to come and adopt the reports and the minutes. I'm going to allow Koliswa to flag the agenda. And in the meantime, I'll request that members, let's observe a moment of silence for meditation or prayer. Thank you very much. Koliswa, can we note the apologies?
Good morning, Chairperson. Good morning to the members and to the colleagues. I only have an apology from Mr. Heron, Chairperson. Thank you. And the standing one for Advocate Masuda, he's still not well. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much, Koliswa. Do we have a quorum to take decision, Koliswa?
Yes, we do, Chairperson.
Okay. Can we move for the adoption of the agenda, honorable members? Can I get the mover for the adoption of the agenda?
The hand from
Chair.
Malimacha.
Honorable Malimacha.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning, everybody. I stand to move the adoption of the agenda.
Thank you very much.
And second,
Honorable
Chair.
Malimacha, can Honorable Tseki second. The agenda is duly adopted. Can we then move to, we start with the reports. The report on Tshwane members, it was distributed, and can I get any member who wants to speak to the report? We had requested members, we had requested members to make inputs on the report, the fourth quarter report, and the report on the oversight on Tshwane. Can I get the mover for the adoption of the report of Tshwane? I see the hand of Honorable Butaseki.
Chairperson.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't see Tshwane here.
The report is the adoption of the report and the minutes, which is the fourth quarter.
Okay.
And yes, and because Koliswa assumed that we knew those reports, the report on Tshwane, oversight on Tshwane, and the fourth quarter report, which was on the previous agenda, but we couldn't adopt it because we didn't have a quorum.
Okay. I was thinking, Chair, if you can just read the recommendations for record purposes so that we can adopt them on both reports.
Koliswa, can we do that?
Hi, Sabelo, can you please assist with flagging the report?
Yes, Chair. Yes, Koliswa, could you please give me the sharing rights, please?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Right. Chair, there's a hand also from Mercy Tshwane.
I'm sorry, Koliswa, I didn't see the hand. That's why my screen has got a problem, Koliswa. Continue to help me so that I don't jump other members. Mrs. Wai?
Chair,
Yes, ma.
is my hand up?
Yes, Mercy
Yeah.
Tshwane, your hand is up.
Yeah, because I'm using a phone, and sometimes it hides many things.
Okay.
No, I think it's a mistake, Chair.
Okay, thank you very much. Sabelo,
Yes, Chairperson.
we don't have much time, Sabelo. Be quick and sweet, please.
Okay, Chair.
You are reading the recommendation of the amended reports, ne?
Yes,
The
yes,
last
Chair.
report that I forwarded to Koliswa?
Yes, Chair.
Okay.
Okay, so morning once again, honorable members and chair, colleagues. These are the recommendations. So first, conduct audit before giving stamps to beneficiaries to ascertain that they are South African citizens. 2, relocate the old man who was blocking the project pipeline in Soshanguve MM project. Ensure that there is a legal development agreement between the city, the province, and Rama City landowners. Furthermore, ensure that landowners benefit from the Rama City project. Provide the committee with a detailed report on the breakdown of job created in all projects visited within 21 days. Ensure that houses provided to people living with disabilities accommodate their disability. Put in place plans to curb future vandalism and home invasion. Adequately deal with issues causing fiscal dumping by the city. Prevent underspending in all human settlements grants. Ensure consequence management for poor performing contractors. Put in place plans to deal with construction mafias. Provide a strategic presentation to the National Treasury about the nature of in-migration to the city and how it contributes to the high demand for housing and other services. This would assist the city to get more financial support. Share the blanket interdict approach with other metros to assist them prevent land invasions. Audit multi-year projects to establish value for money. Ensure that the USDG, the ISUPG are used as supplementary grant to capital budget provided by the city. Thanks, Chair. Koliswa?
Hello.
Yes, I'm done with reading recommendations.
Recording in
Maybe
progress.
Hello, Chair.
Dear colleagues, Koliswa?
Chairperson, we move for adoption.
Yeah, thank you very much. As I've said,
My hand is up.
Can we then let's get before the adoption. There is a hand of Honorable Doctor.
Thanks, Chair. Good morning, colleagues. Just a quick one, Chair. I just thought about it a little bit more, but bullet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The one where it says put in place plans to deal with construction mafias. I recall that the city had actually presented to us what they were doing or what their thinking was, but they needed national support. So I think from what we learned from them is that they they don't have all the power to really deal with construction mafias, and they're needing police, etc. So I don't know if they have a plan in place, but they also need assistance beyond human settlement, and that was what was presented. So maybe we just need to amend that particular recommendation to reflect that there are plans. However, they require the participation of other departments. She would rather. Thanks, Chair.
Okay. Yes.
I'm not sure on the issue that Dr. raised. I think the issue of Tshwane, they had a plan because they had a blanket court order. They didn't say they want assistant of national, if I heard them correctly. I think the way it was captured, it was fine because they came with the issue of the blanket court order when there are problems, how they deal with it. Maybe I didn't catch it properly. I just need assistance.
Okay. I think let's reconcile the two views to say that the recommendation as it stands should stand, but adding that National Department of Human Settlement must work with all provinces and metros, including this peace and stability cluster, to deal with mafia, this mafia, construction mafias in all the metros and provinces. Because if you, this thing is a national matter, it's not a city matter, and all the metros and provinces, they've presented that, and even national. If you members can remember, Minister said it doesn't have the function of the peace and stability as human settlement. He's relying much more on the peace and stability cluster. So maybe it can then reconcile the two views because it's a national problem. Can we agree on that, members?
Agreed, Chair.
Agreed, Chair.
Thank you very much. Honorable Tseki has moved for the adoption. Can we get the second?
I seconded, Chair.
Honorable Malematsa seconded. Thank you very much. Can we then go to the fourth quarter, sorry? The report is duly adopted. Can we go to the fourth quarter recommendations?
Yes, Chair.
Yes.
Chair, just give me 30 seconds. Chair, can you see the fourth quarter report, Chair?
Not yet, Sabelo. It's still
Is it not showing?
It has stopped yakho sibona.
Okay. How about now, Macaulay?
Yeah, you can go down to the recommendations.
Okay, thank you, Koliswa. Okay, honorable members, these are observations and recommendations. We didn't have observations on the previous report because it's an oversight report, and this one is a performance report. Okay, so the first one, the committee welcome improvements by the department in filling vacancies in all heads of departments involving women contractors in human settlements construction, reducing title deeds backlog, and the achievement of 51% to 71% performance. Recommendation: maintain good performance in all areas of human settlements development. Strive to achieve 100% performance in the future. Award individuals who positively contribute to the image of the department. Number 2, the committee noted the appointment of the policy and legislative review team and its work in reviewing human settlements programs such as ownership establishments, rental policy, alternative building technology, agri-builders, etc. The committee expressed a need for the department to present the committee the achievement of Paulette to evaluate its successfulness. Recommendation: provide the committee with a report on the work done by Paulette in the review of human settlements program. Furthermore, more information about the policy must be shared with the committee on the land acquisition, title deeds process, and mining towns. This report must be submitted to the committee within a month after the adoption of this report. 3, the committee expressed concern about unfinished and unoccupied houses in provinces and municipalities. This resulted in houses being vandalized and stealing of building materials. Example of 11,000 unfinished housing in Free State was put forward. However, the committee acknowledged the commitment by the department to deal with unfinished houses. Recommendation: develop strategies and measures to understand the magnitude of the problem, develop on-site safety plans to cap theft of building materials. The department must fast-track the development of the indicated plans and targets and strategies. Number 4, the committee was concerned about corrupt practice where departmental officials were alleged to be bribed to move some people up on the housing allocation list. Recommendation: fast-track the digitalization of the list to deal with corruption. Number 5, noted the allegations of corruption of NHBRC inspectors in approving poorly constructed houses to solicit bribes. Recommendation: investigate these allegations and provide a report to the committee once the investigations have been completed. 6, noted the slow pace in the department's response to members' questions. This affects members' work in their constituencies. Recommendation: ensure that members' questions are responded to on time to assist them with their constituency work. Number 7, concern about poor performance in the Free State Provincial Department of Human Settlements. Recommendation: the minister should visit the provincial department to develop capacity and skills to assist the province, use the war room to deal with underperformance. Number 8, concern about poor expenditure on goods and services and the payment of capital. Recommendation: use the district development model to ensure integrated planning. Number 10, noted improvements by the department in awarding contracts to women. However, the committee felt that more can be done to involve women contractors. That in some cases, women contractors were often given subcontractor work. Recommendation: provide a breakdown of contracts awarded to women, youth, and people with disabilities. Thank you, Chair. Koliswa, I'm done.
Okay. Hello, Chair.
Thank you, Sabelo. On the we must say alleged corruption on this, on the NHBRC, so that it should actually correspond with the recommendation. And the issue of the department, we said technical skill. We didn't say war room, because war room consists of various people. We said technical and skilled personnel to assist the province, so that we don't, if somebody is being forwarded there without capacity, but really war room. I think those are the amendments that I propose that should go on the recommendation. Can I get any other? The hands, I see the hands. I don't know whose hands is that, because my screen is locked.
Mr. Mpiti?
Yes, Chair, it's me.
Yes.
Chair, I just want to come in on 4.5. In regards to the allegations of corruption on the NHBRC. The point there in terms of the recommendation is that the minister, above and beyond promising to investigate, she had indicated that she would give us a report around the lifestyle audits for housing inspectors. So I do think that we need to add that as the committee's report or recommendation, because it was something that was promised by the minister, that she would ensure that we get a lifestyle audit report around housing inspectors. And then in regards to 4.4, corrupt practices of departmental officials who bribe in regards to the housing allocation list. That was specifically because I was the one who raised this point, and I'm not sure whether we do need to be very specific, because I raised this in regards to the Fair of Housing project and the Dubai housing project. Those were the ones that really, where those allegations were being raised by community members in Johannesburg. So I do think maybe we should also think about being clear, because when we do say fast track the digitalization of the list, is it in provinces, municipalities, is it across the country, just to have that clarity, because it's not quite clear. If you fast track the digitalization across the country, how long is that going to take? Is that a recommendation that is going to be feasible within the next reporting period? Thanks, Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Mpiti. I think the issue is that the issue of corruption in the beneficiary list, it was not raised in this report only, or even during oversight and public hearings. These things came out, and Minister herself has actually said they've notified that. That's why they are, if you see their APP, they've actually promised to address that through the digitization of the beneficiary list, because the beneficiary list, they come from municipalities, and then the provinces allocate the contractor, the municipalities, them working with the developers to provide that list. And Minister indicated to us that they want to upgrade their system to make sure that immediately municipality captured the list, it should then go to reflect at national. And we further said that in the meantime, municipalities should then table their beneficiary list to council, so that it becomes council resolution on the list. When it goes to developers and provinces, it should be a resolution of the council to avoid the manipulation processes. So what we are saying here is that minister must fast track that system. But in the meantime, the committee had recommended to minister that all the list should be tabled as a council resolution, so that to avoid all this corruption and maladministration that were indicated by communities in all the provinces. Mr. Mpiti, I see your hand is still up.
It's a legacy, Chair.
Okay.
Mercy Hlwai.
Mercy Hlwai. Thank you, Chair. Thank you, Chairperson. Morning, colleagues. I would like Sabelo to go to that observation on the construction on women. I'm using a phone, which is not helping me so good.
Is the last observation, Honorable Member? Number 10.
Provide a breakdown of contracts awarded to women and disability. I think we added contractors with value. The issue was the type of contracts that is given to women. We said that contracts that is given to women, they do not add value in terms of their economic beneficiary. So we added value, Sabelo. Yes. Banganikwa izindlu to do ifestile and windows and nemigubasi. They must be given contracts of value for them to have an economic beneficiary as women. I get that. Yeah. It makes a better sound, Honorable Chairperson.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member. With those inputs, can we get the mover for the adoption of the report?
Mema Kesini's hand is up, Chair.
Oh, okay, Mema Kesini.
No, thanks, Chairperson. I just want to check. I know this issue, we got it in Northwest, where when the contract failed, there will be an agreement between the two contractors that will be given to women that they end up performing because of the failure of the contract. I think we must make it as our resolution that this arrangement between the two contractors must involve also the department, so that is not done between the two people.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member. I think that one, this is the fourth quarter report. That one must appear on the Northwest report, because it's specific for Northwest, Honorable Member. So on the Northwest Oversight report, it will be reflected. Can we agree on that, Honorable Member?
I agree, Chair.
Thank you very much.
Up, Chair.
Honorable Mpiti.
Chair, I just want to check whether the changes that I had requested are being made, because I haven't seen them being made on this document.
Which one?
4.4 and 4.5.
The one of the corrupt officials in the beneficiary.
All
Chair,
right,
can I
I do
come
see
in?
them. Thanks, Chair. I see them there.
Okay. Can Honorable Makasini, your hand is still up? Is it the leaguer's hand?
No, it's a legal hand. Sorry, Chair.
Um, what is this? I don't know. Sabelo, can you read 4.4?
Sabelo?
Oh, sorry. My apologies, Chair and colleagues.
Read 4.4.
Yes, the committee was concerned about corrupt practice where departmental officials were alleged to bribe some people. Hold on, I'll allege. Okay, so the committee was concerned about corrupt practices where departmental officials were alleged to be bribed in order for people to move up the list.
But which department are we talking about? Because I was trying to clarify that the departments are not dealing with beneficiary lists. Beneficiary lists are dealt with municipalities. And that's why we have actually recommended that the beneficiary list from municipalities should be gazetted for the as a council resolution, and that should be the only document that must be utilized by developers and provinces as they build houses. Because if you are just a department, it's a vague recommendation. Which department? Is it province? Is it local? Is it national? Whose department are we talking about? Because we must have a solution resolutions that for the future. But I think what we can then add would be that on this specific matter, on the alleged, a member must provide, should not be part of the resolution, but must be within the body that should provide more evidence so that the department can investigate that matter. Can we agree on that, members?
Chair?
Yes, who's that?
It's me.
Yes, Honorable Malemaza.
In adding to what we are saying, I think the departments must never try to be law enforcement. There are relevant institutes there which are professional in dealing with allegations. Because you'll find that we are deep in something that we are not trained for, we end up mess up in the cases. So it will be very much advisable that recommendation or in the body it says, so that the department in conjunction with relevant departments or institution, they investigate the matter and deal with the matter, so that it must not be just an allegation we do and go off. Thanks.
Thank you very much, Honorable Malemaza, for the addition. Any other hands? I see the hands. I don't know whose hands is that.
No, there's no hand, Chair.
Okay, thank you very much. Can we then move for the adoption of the report?
I move, Chair.
Honorable Makaseni move. Can we get the seconder?
Seconded,
I
Chair.
second, Chairperson.
Ms. Choi seconded. Thank you very much. The report is duly adopted. Can we go to the minutes?
Good morning, Chairperson.
Morning, ma.
The minutes of the 30th of August. So must I just go down to the
page one, honorable members? Any other thing? Page 2. Any correction? Page 3. Page 4. Page 5. If I don't see the hands for any correction, or means that the minutes reflect the true reflection of the meeting, can I get the mover for the adoption of the minutes?
Agreed, Chair.
Honorable Zeki moves. Can we
I
get the
second.
second?
Malaji second.
Honorable Malemaja second. Can we then go to the minutes are duly adopted? Can we go to the second minutes? Which date is that, Koliswa?
13 September, Chair.
The minutes of the 13th of September, page 1 of the minutes. Any addition or correction? Page 2. Page 3. Page 4. Page 5. Page 6. What does it mean on the red lines, Koliswa? Is it the computer is
spelling,
trying
Chairperson.
Okay. You should correct that.
No, it doesn't recognize the Xhosa names and the Zulu names, Chair.
Oh, okay. Page 7. Page 8. Page 9. Can we then get, if there is no correction, can we get the mover for the adoption of the minutes?
Malaji moves.
Yes, Honorable Malachi moves.
I second.
Honorable Malemata, second. Thank you very much. The minutes is duly adopted. This was the last minute, Kwaliswa.
No, Chairperson, the 6th of September. Let me quickly check the 6th of September.
Okay.
Sixth of September, Chair.
Yes, page 1. Page 2. Page 3. Page 4. Page 5. Page 6. Page 7. Page 8. Page 9. Page 10. Page 11. Page 12. Page 13. Page 13. Can I then, there is no hands for any correction. Can we then get them over for the adoption of the minutes?
I move, Chair.
Honorable Malati move. Can we get the seconder?
Second, Chair.
Honorable Tseki seconded. The minutes is duly adopted, and thank you very much, members. That was the last minutes. Can we then go to the program of the fourth quarter?
Hello, Chairperson.
Yes.
Mr. Malachi was not in the meeting that day, so.
Okay, Mr. Malachi. Mr. Malachi was not in the meeting. Can
It
we
was
get
not Malachi who seconded it, Mali Major.
No, it was me who moved, Comrade Chair.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, sorry. I
Yeah,
said
it was me
Malachi.
who
That
moved, yes.
I think Koliso has been misled by me. Sorry, it's Mr. Malemacha moves and then seconded by Honorable Tseki.
And also,
So
Mr. Malmacha was not there.
Okay.
It was Mr. Tseki and Mr. Tshwane, Dr.
Yes.
Khumalo and Mr. Mpiti, Ms.
Yes.
and Ms. Makesini.
Okay. Or this is the meeting between the Mpumalanga
And
and
Limpopo.
Limpopo. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, Chair,
Can we-
let me move to move.
Honorable Tseki, move. Can we get a
Honorable
second?
Tshwane, second.
Honorable Tshwane, second. Thank you very much. The minutes are duly adopted. Can we then go to the fourth program? Fourth quarter program. This is a program, honorable members. The first 10 days of the program were expected to deal with the annual report, and then we'll deal with the petitions that we need to close them and report before we adjourn for this term. And then deals with the reports. There was the issue of communities around Stellenbosch. They've invited the committee to come and see their condition where they live in the squatter camps. We then said that in the management, if the committee agrees, we will apply to the chair on one day just to go and see those conditions. And then in the meantime, through my office, we have requested the department to go and visit those communities and feedback to the portfolio committee. And then the community that sent the letter, they were not happy with the visit of the department. They said that they've not actually visited all the informal settlements. They just visited the two in that area. We then said that's when we took a decision that we will apply to Parliament a one-day visit to those areas and see those conditions, and then we'll then call the department to come and account on the conditions of these people. So we said that one of the day of the Wednesday will then request the Parliament to allow us to go to Stellenbosch. So, and then the last Wednesday we'll have to deal with the reports and close of those reports and minutes that we should have. So can I then get the mover or any input on the program? I don't see the hands. Members
Chair?
can just indicate. Yes, Honorable Malemata.
No, Chair, it's Honorable Mpiti.
Oh, Honorable Mpiti, sorry. Okay.
Chair, just a quick question around those particular meetings. I see all of them are on the Zoom platform. So
yes,
just to understand that there may not be changes or there will be changes so that we can be able to schedule appropriately. Thanks.
no, we won't change as long as it's been adopted by yourself, members. It won't be changed. That's why we're bringing it for adoption.
Hello, Chairperson.
Yes, ma.
I just want to understand, Mr. Mpiti. Is he referring to the meetings being Zoom or the agenda items?
even if he's referring to both of them, I think he is right that he asked that question. That's why I'm saying if there is any if there is any changes, would not have any changes besides coming to the portfolio committee. That's why I'm saying if adopted, would not actually change anything. If there is any change that would actually emanated from the from other direction from the national chair, will then come to the committee first. We will not actually table anything outside the committees.
Okay, Chair.
Okay. Yes. Can I move for the adoption of the program?
I move for the adoption of the program, Chair.
Honorable Sefai moves for the adoption. With can I then get seconder?
The second is the second.
Who's that?
Dr. Mkhize.
Dr. Mkhize, second. Thank you very much. Yes. Who's calling me?
No one, Chair.
Okay, thank you very much. The program is duly adopted. I then want to thank members for availing themselves for this meeting. I know we have inconvenienced you. Like you can hear myself, I'm in a lot of noises because of I'm traveling. And my apologies. No, I didn't mean to undermine members, but I had to travel today because of other engagement in Limpopo. We have a by-elections there. Thank you very much, honorable members, for availing yourselves. And the meeting is adjourned.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much.
Chairperson, thanks, members. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Recording stopped.